Hey guys, how's it going? Now I just finished putting this kit together here, and I'll show you in a moment how I did it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I got my ESEE knife with a sheath kit, and I put this accessory pouch on the outside so I could throw some survival contents in that. The reason I wanted to do my own thing is I couldn't find an accessory pouch online that was made for the ESEE knife. ESEE makes a pouch for the ESSE model, which is bigger than this ESEE, but it's only big enough to fit an Altoids tin, and I wanted a better option than that. So what do? You gotta make your own, but I'm really happy how this turned out. I'll show it to you. Okay, so here's all the components, all the pieces, including the hardware, all disassembled and taken apart so I could show you how I did this. Now I start with this pouch here. This is by Condor Tactical. Got it at my Army Navy store, surplus store. This was $10. This is called the BK eye pouch. It's perfect for what I was looking for. It's got this pocket in the front. That's just the right size for an Altoids tin. These are popular for survival kits, you know. But I also wanted some extra space so I could carry more with me. And so it's got a zipper pouch here that's pretty big. Something like a camera could fit in there. It's that size, digital camera. I'm not going to put that in there. I'm going to have other supplies in here, which I'll do another video on. It has some pockets in here for organization also. But what's important is that you start with the pouch that has some MOLLE attachment on the back, because somehow we got to get this attached to the ESEE knife. See, this is pretty plain Jane, not a lot of options here. I did get the sheath accessory for the ESEE. We'll be using that. That's not necessary for this project, but I wanted to have that also as part of my setup here. So what I designed are these clips I made out of Kydex. Just cut them out. I heated them and fit them to my sheath here, so where the holes line up. Can see that. And just cut them out, drilled the holes so that I can use this and hardware to mount these, and I'll show you why in a second. But I figured I can use these, put the MOLLE strap from the accessory pouch down underneath these loops, and that's why I kind of formed these over here to provide enough space for the MOLLE strap to go down through there. So that's how I designed it, and I'll be putting it together here so that you can see what I mean. Okay, I got the first steps done. I attached the Kydex sheath to this sheath kit here. I attached it right there. Let me see if you can see this. Through these 2 points in the back, through the pre-drilled holes. And then I also got my Kydex strips here. I attached them on one end only so I could still slide my pouch onto there. But this top one here, this screw goes through the nylon sheath and the Kydex sheath to hold it on there better. And the hardware I'm using, just standard Chicago screws and posts. See that? So that's what I'm using. Now I did have one other trick to show you. I had to space these out a little bit to make enough room for the MOLLE strap on the accessory pouch here for this. You have to take into account the thickness of this strap. And notice it's a little bit thicker here at the bottom where this button snap enclosure is. It's a little thicker down there. So my bottom piece of plastic here is thicker. And the way I spaced those out is I went and got some vacuum hose from my auto parts store, several feet of it, and I just cut little washers out to whatever size, whatever thickness you need. And that's what I used. The screws fit perfectly in these. They compress nice and tight and provide me the space I need. So next I'll just slide that on and then tighten the screws on the other side. Alright guys, I got it all finished up. It was pretty easy. One tip I have to share is make sure you put the screws through the back of the sheath. And you put the posts on this side. It's a lot easier to get to them with your screwdriver that way. Makes it much easier to take it off also if you ever have the need to remove this pouch. But look how nicely that fit on there. There's hardly any wiggle room side to side, none up and down. That's on there really solid. You could see those rubber washers kind of bulged out a little bit because I made it nice and snug. But I'm really happy with that. Well, thanks for watching everybody. We're all finished here. I added some extra light. I'm sorry, I think the video was blurry at times because we didn't have enough light. The camera couldn't focus, but so I added some light here as we wrap up. My next step, of course, is to fill this pouch. I've already bought a bunch of stuff, already had a bunch of stuff that I want in order to put together my own survival kit. But I'd love to hear your ideas, and if you already have a video about your survival kit, please post it as a video response to my video here so all the viewers can watch it and we can all get ideas. That's the great thing about YouTube, as we share ideas and learn from each other. So thanks so much for watching. Leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up if you like the video. I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much, guys.